Hey, I just got back from a week-long canoe camping trip to Quetico Provincial Park in Canada. After each of my trips, I ask myself what the lesson or interesting takeaway is from the trip. And for this one, it was the fun footage I was able to capture of the bald eagles feasting on the guts of the many fish we caught. In this short video, I'll try and tell the story from the catching to the cooking, and finally show you the 3 eagles and a raven that vied for those entrails. Our story begins with a drive up to Atikokan, where we spent a night before picking up our permits at the ranger station. We entered at Nim Lake, paddled to our campsite, and got ready for fishing. This is the view to the north of our campsite. Almost all our fish were caught just to the east of the larger island, and you'll see much more of the smaller island later on when we watch the bald eagles feed. Mark was the champion lake trout angler on this trip. They were about 50 feet down and pulled in with a new grabbing tool I'd never seen before.
Show me, Mark. Nice, beautiful.
After catching 3 good-sized trout, it was time for the short paddle into shore, where we got to see them before Mark began filleting them. One of the great things about our campsite was this unique 4-foot square lakeside rock that acted as a great fish cleaning table. And the result was this. Aren't they beautiful? With our group, the guy that catches the fish wants to do the frying himself, so here he is, laboring over our MSR stove. Nothing like that sizzle of fish frying in hot oil. And here was my portion, a meal fit for a king. Greg and Bob did the guts disposal duty that evening. The rangers recommend a site at least 200 feet from camp, but we like to take them to an opposite shoreline so we can see them getting consumed and the bears won't be attracted to our site. This little island was the perfect spot. The first eagle showed up almost immediately. A second one swooped in but flew off for now. Old Raven takes some careful steps in and starts to peck at the flesh without concern for the feeding raven. But then the second eagle drops down, drives the raven away, and decides to stay and dine. This is all good until a third eagle comes in but is driven off by the hungry late diner. However, our first visitor flies off, giving the third bird an opening, which he spoils by dropping the fish into the lake. He comes back and tussles with the current occupant, leaving an opening for the raven, who makes off with a tasty morsel of the watery flesh. Well, that'll do it for our fishy raptor tale today. Hope you enjoyed it and can visit Quetico Provincial Park someday. We are already planning our trip for next year. Adios.